so we'll just get started then with the warm-up, just going into some movement with some marching. And you can move forwards and backwards as well. You can stay on the spot. And then just going into an overhead reach with just a tap with your foot reaching out to the side. Good. Reaching over. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just going back into the marching. This time lifting your knees slightly higher. Good, okay, and then moving into some starter steps, so stepping out and in. So today we've got 2 rounds of 6 different exercises. The first round we'll do for a minute, so you can get used to the movement. And then the second round is going to be 45 seconds, so moving a bit faster through each exercise. And then we're going to have a final round, which is going to be a bit different, but I will wait till the end before I explain it. Okay. And then coming back into the middle, and then you can speed up the movement now if you want to, so you can come onto your toes. Pumping your arms. Good. Last 10 seconds. And then coming back to the centre, just going back into the marching, this time adding in the rope climb, so reaching up high, pulling down. Lifting your knees. Gripping with your hands as well, so really squeezing, pulling the rope. Good, keep going. Picking your knees up, getting them high, last 3, 2, 1, and then back into the steps again. You can go into the march or into the jog again, whichever one you want to go for. 15 seconds. Good, just getting the heart rate up here, warming up the body. Three, 2, 1, and then moving into an arm raise with a step back. So nice step back, getting a stretch down the front of the thigh here, opening up the hip flexor. Show you from the side. Good, last 3, 2, 1, and then coming back into the marching, back into the jog, whichever one you want to go for. Okay, and then last one for the pulse raiser, and we'll go into a kick back with a pulse, so just make sure you've got nothing behind you, then aiming to kick behind, pulling your arms back, squeezing your shoulder blades, transferring your weight from one side to the other. Good. Keep going. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax there. Good. Okay, So just standing in the middle, just going into some head movement, looking from side to side, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Getting a nice stretch into the neck. Okay, and then coming back to the middle and then moving into some shoulder rolls, shrugging your shoulders up to your ears and backwards, opening up your chest. Okay, and then changing direction, coming forwards. Okay, and then placing your hands on your shoulders, then just going for some circles with your elbows. Again, opening up your chest, getting a nice stretch. Good, and then changing directions, coming forwards. Good. Okay, and then just relax there. Bring your arms down before going into some swings, some big arm swings. Again, opening up your chest, reaching backwards. Taking some deep breaths in here as well, and then breathing out slowly. Good, okay, and then changing directions, coming forwards. Okay, and then just coming up, bring your arms up into the middle, and then just a test for coordination. Have a go bringing one arm forwards, one arm backwards. So circling your arms round, we'll just do this a couple of times. So having to think a bit more about this, it's good. Okay, and then coming back to the middle, and then have a go going the opposite direction. So opposite arm now coming forwards, opposite arm coming backwards. Helps if you get a bit of a twist as well when you do this, so you're looking over your shoulder slightly, turning your body, and then back to the middle. Good. Okay, bringing your arms in front of you, then just moving into some lateral rotation, feeling the twist inside of the body, waking up the oblique muscles, keeping your belly button drawn in, pelvis tilted underneath you. Good, keep going, last 4, 3, 2, and one more. Okay, and then just moving into the lower body, just going into it, some knee bends or half squat. Don't worry about getting too low for these to start with. Just waking up the quads. Good, just go for another 4 of these. Pressing through your heels as you come up. Okay, and then the last one for the warm-up, we'll go into some calf raises, so you can hold on to something as well if you're wobbling at all here. And then it's just going heel to toe, coming up slowly onto your toes and slowly back down. Going for about 10 of these. Good. And you can relax there. Good. Okay, so feel free to grab a drink. We'll have a 45-second break, and then we'll go into the first round of the exercises. And for these, you need just 2 weights, or cans or bottles, and a chair, and we have got a press up or a floor press or a wall press at some point, so you can either use a wall or your chair or the floor for this. Okay, so the first round, we've got a minute on each exercise, so it's more about getting used to the movement. You can challenge yourself, but then the second round it will be shorter, so you can go at a higher intensity. The first exercise we'll do is a step back with a bicep curl. So if you just take your 2 weights for this. And then I'll show you from the side to start with. So we'll be stepping back. As you step back, bring your arms up to your shoulders and then back down as you come forward. So stepping back, lifting your arms and then forwards, working for 1 minute of these. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Stepping back and forwards. You can go at your own pace for this. So you can speed it up if you want to. You can go slowly. Good. Moving your arms and legs together. Good, keep going. Keep breathing, working hard. Good, last 10 seconds to go. Keep this up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and relax there. Good stuff. Okay, so we'll have 15 seconds in between. And then our next exercise you can put your weights down for is going to be the star jumps or the star steps. So we've got the steps as the low impact version, just stepping out just like the one we did in the warm-up, but going for a minute of these, out lifting your arms. Or if you do want to challenge yourself, you can have a go going for the jumps. You can either do these quickly or slowly, but up to you. Okay, so starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Either the jumps or the steps. And you can always do a mixture, you can stop halfway. Good, keep going everyone, doing well. Transferring the weight from side to side if you're doing the star steps. Pushing off your toes as you come back to the middle. Good, keep this up, doing really well. Last push, 15 seconds to go. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and you can relax there. Great intensity everyone. So I'll give you a bit longer to catch your breath, really good. Okay. So our next exercise, I will give you time before we go into this, but the next one is the wall press or the floor press, whichever one you want to go for, or you can use a chair. So I'll demonstrate with my chair to start with. Just coming down onto your knees. So this is the medium version, I'll say, the intermediate version. With your hands on the chair, lowering yourself down, pushing up. The easy version is the same thing, but on a wall, so you can imagine your hands are a bit higher up, coming down and up. And the hard version is on the floor, either on your knees or on your feet, whichever one you want to go for the really tough one. So 1 minute of these. If you are on the floor, it is going to be a tough one, so just take your time, because a minute of press ups is a long time, or you can pace yourself with the wall or the chair press. Okay, so 1 minute of these, off we go. lowering yourself down, keeping your back as flat as you can. Stomach muscles strong, working the chest and triceps. Good. Breathing out on the way up, keep this going. Keeping your shoulders down. Last 30 seconds. Good, really challenging upper body strength. Good stuff. Final push, last 15 seconds. Good, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Well done, great stuff. So just take your time coming back up again. Bit of recovery time again. And then we have just got 3 more exercises to go for this round, and then we'll have a break again. So the next one we'll do, I'll give you a bit of time again. The next one you can either hold onto a chair or you can do it without the chair. This is going to be a step back again. So stepping back, and then with your feet about hip width apart, just going into a squat. You don't need to go too low for this squat, just a small bend, and then step back, squat. Going for 1 minute of these. Okay, just move the chair so I've got room. Off we go. Good. You can either keep your arms in front of you, or you can move them while you're moving your legs. Good, just 30 seconds left. Keep the pace up, this is good. Last 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, well done. Okay, last 2 exercises for this round. The next one will be a sit to stand, so this is one that you will want your chair for, or something to sit on. And then this is just going to be sitting down, standing up, pressing through your heels as you come up. If you're struggling, you can use the momentum, use your arms to come up with you. Going for 1 minute of these. Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Good. Aiming to breathe out on the way up. Good stuff. Okay, we're halfway, 30 seconds left. Keep this going. Last 15 seconds. Good, and final 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Okay, 1 more exercise to go for. So last one for this round, and then we'll have a break again. You can get rid of your chair for this next one. And this is going to be an overhead crunch for this one. So this is the one that gets quite tiring in the upper body. This is going to be starting with your arms above your head and then coming down, so sweeping your arms over the top of you, hands tapping the outside of your knee. So just on the outside of the thigh there, round. So this is working full body here, and you've got lots of abdominal engagement as well as you lift your arms, your knee to your arms. Okay, so 1 minute, off we go. If your arms are starting to feel heavy here, or you're struggling with this, then just bend them, keep going with the same movement. The straighter your arms, the harder this will feel. Good, keep this up. Last 30 seconds. It's the last one of this round, the last full minute exercise. Final 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, great work. And you can relax there. So we will have a minute break. So you can take your time here, you can grab a drink. And then we'll go into our second round, which will just be 45 seconds. So now you know the exercises. You can maybe have a go going slightly harder, but it's going to be for a short time. How is everyone doing there on a scale of 1 to 10? Where would you say the difficulty was, 10 being hard? 7 to 8. 7 to 8 it looks like. Okay, good intensity. So we'll have another 30 seconds and then we'll go for the second round, going 45 seconds on each exercise. So shorter and sharper. Okay, so the first one we'll be going back to, we'll start again, we've got 15 seconds. We'll be at the step back, so if you take your weights again, this is the step back and the bicep curl. So this is stepping back and forwards. If you want to increase the intensity here, then what you can do is just come onto your toes and then driving forwards through your toes. So your heel, your back heel, is never coming down onto the ground. If you found that the right intensity last time, then just go for the same. Just take your time. Okay, off we go, 45 seconds. Good. Bring your arms up, keeping your shoulders still. Breathing out as the arms come up and you step back. Keep going, doing really well. Okay, on to the last 15 seconds. Last push of these. Final 10 seconds, see if you can speed it up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and relax there. Great work. So you can put your weights down again for the next one. And then next we have got 45 seconds of the star jumps or star steps, whichever one you want to go for. So we'll start again in 10 seconds. This is either stepping out or the jumps or a mixture of the two. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good work, everyone. Keep this going. That's 15 seconds done already. If you're jumping, see if you can stay on your toes as well. Okay, we're coming up to 30 seconds. There we go, that's 30 seconds. Final push, final 15 seconds. Good stuff, everyone. Doing really well. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, really good work. So I'll give you time again to catch your breath. Very good stuff. They are always a tough one. So next we have got the wall press, the floor press, or the chair press, whichever one you want to go for. And then again, we've got 45 seconds. So you can always change this as well if you found the one you did the first time too easy or too difficult. Keeping your back as flat as you can. I'll demonstrate with the one on the chair again. Okay, so we'll start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds of these. Lowering yourself down, pushing up. Squeezing your shoulder blades. Keep your chin tucked in, your head back. So your head's not cheating by coming forwards. Good work. Just 25 seconds left. Last 15 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can relax there. Good stuff. So you can come back up again, just take your time coming up if you're on the floor. Good work. Okay, so we're halfway through this second round. The next one will be back into that step back with the squat. So one foot back, the other foot back, and then this time we'll add in 2 squats. So here, down twice. So twice back on each leg. Again, to make this more challenging, don't let your heel touch the floor, just driving through your toes, and then 2 squats. Off we go, 45 seconds. Going at your own pace. Good stuff. Keep going. Last 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Okay, just 2 more exercises to go for this round. So the next one will be going back to the sit to stand. So if you take your chair again for this one, this is again sitting down, standing up off your chair, going at your own pace. Just 45 seconds. So see if you can move slightly faster through this one as it is shorter. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go into the sit to stands. Good. Just 30 seconds left. See if you can engage your stomach muscles as well as you do this. Think about drawing your belly button in, feeling that lower suction in the stomach muscles. Good, keep this up. Last 5, 4, see if you can speed this up here. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Good speed, good pace. Just 1 more exercise to go for this round, and that's back to the overhead crunch. So we'll have a break again. After this one, I'll give you time again. We'll have 15 seconds, and then we'll go into that overhead crunch. Last push, last one for this round. So this is starting again with your hands above your head, and then coming over, sweeping over. If you are struggling, just bring your hands in level with your head, and just that slight twist. Off we go, 45 seconds. Good. Last 30 seconds. This exercise I always think is deceptively hard. It doesn't look that difficult, but when you're doing it, it feels so challenging with your arms above your head, moving at the same time as the legs. Keep this going. Last 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And relax there. Good round, everyone. Great stuff. So again, you can grab a drink here. We'll have a minute's break. Take your time. And then we have got the third round, which is a bit different. So, third round, I will explain while you're having your break. You have got more time. The third round, you don't need your chair. You can move that if that's in the way. It's going to be some boxing or some sparring, whatever you would like to call it. So for this, you're going to start with your hands in level with your chest, rotating the fists for the jabs. We're going to go for 3 or 4 forwards, and then you're going to go for 2 uppercuts, so cutting underneath the hooks, underneath, and then we're going to go for 1 kick. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and kick. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds, then a break, then we'll switch sides with the other leg back. So all on the same leg back to start with, so you're always kicking with that same foot. Okay, so starting in 15 seconds, going into these jabs. And we'll be going for 4 in total, so 2 on each side. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. You can go at your own pace for this. We're going 4, 2, and 1. Good. Keep this going, keep getting the kick up there, good stuff. Last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, good. Okay, same thing on the other side. We actually went for 45 seconds there. We'll go 45 seconds for the first lot, and then we'll do 30 seconds for the next lot. Okay, so starting again in 5, same thing, but opposite foot backwards now, so kicking on the other side. Off we go, 4 forwards, 4 uppercuts, and kick. Good. Try and flex your toes as well as you kick, so you're pulling your toes towards you. Last 15 seconds. Going at your own pace, you can speed this up here if you want to. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good stuff. Great work. Okay. So we'll have 30 seconds recovery. Last round of these, this time we will do 30 seconds. But if you would like to make it more challenging, you can take your weights as well for this. So if you do take your weights, exactly the same movement, going for that rotation you want to do. If you are taking your weights, you do want something light here, because it will feel tough. So preferably under 2 kilos. Okay. So same thing again, just 30 seconds, 1 foot forwards, and then off we go. Really go for it. This is the last round, and then we'll move into a cool down and stretch. 4, 2, and that kick again. Keeping your front leg slightly bent, really go for it, lots of power. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great intensity, good stuff. And then final 30 seconds on the other side, taking the opposite foot forwards. We'll start in 10 seconds, keeping that front knee bent. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Lots of power, really good stuff, keep this going. "15 seconds to go." Quite a lot to think about here. Keep this up. Keep rotating the fist. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Great work, everyone. You can put your weights down if you had them. You can grab a drink again, and then we'll go into the cool down and stretch. Really good stuff. Okay, so once you are ready, we'll just go back into some gentle movement, just moving around, just going for a walk. You can walk on the spot, you can walk around if you want to. Just go for 30 seconds, aiming to bring the heart rate back down again. Good, okay, and then just keep moving, but just let your arms relax here, so just swinging them by your side. Okay, and then just going back into some overhead reaches, this time just holding it for slightly longer, so you're getting a nice pull down the side. And then changing to the other side, same thing again. And once more to each side. Good, okay, and then just going for some circles, nice slow circles, just with one arm at a time. Good, and then change sides, going again on the other side. Slow circles. Good, okay, and then just going through a step out, opening up your chest, taking a deep breath in, and then stepping in, bringing your arms across, breathing out. And then same to the other side, deep breath in, and breathing out. Good, once more on each side. Good, okay, then relaxing your arms, taking one arm above your head, go for a tricep stretch, bringing your hand behind your back, and then gently pulling your elbow back, opening up the chest, feeling a nice pull into the tricep muscle. Good, and then change to the other side, same thing again. Good, and then relax there. Moving into our lower body stretches, you can hold on to something for this. If you just take hold of a chair or a wall, or you can do this without holding on. If you want to, then pulling your foot back behind you, getting a nice stretch into the quad. And if you can't reach, you can always do this with a band or towel as well, wrapped around your ankle. Good, and then changing, same thing on the other side. And then relax there. Just moving into a few ankle circles next. You can do this seated or standing, just circling your foot round in one direction. If you're struggling with this as well, you can always do it on the floor, so just a bit of ankle movement. And then reverse the direction, going in the other direction, opposite way. And then change to the other side, same thing again on the other foot. And then reversing the direction again, going the other way. Either with your foot off the floor if you can, or you can keep your toes on the floor. Okay, and then last two, we'll go for a hamstring and calf stretch. So you can take a seat for this, or you can do this standing. And then taking one foot forwards, leaning over your chair or leaning over your leg, feeling the pull down the back of the leg. Aiming to pull your toes towards you as well while you do this. So it's the same thing, seated or standing. Folding forwards, you're always folding from the hips as well. Getting a really good pull into the hamstring. And then same thing on the other side. Last one. And if you don't feel this stretch, if you struggle to feel this stretch, you can always raise your foot. So if you had a stool or something in front of you, you'll get a bigger stretch into the hamstring that way. Last 3, 2, 1, and you can relax there. Well done everyone, good work, good punches at the end.